Good morning, Alexiot's here. Raptor Freak, Friday morning game against Cleveland tonight here at Scotiabank Arena. Very successful road trip recently, getting all the wins on the road and coming back victorious. And we have more good news yesterday. First thing in the morning, Barnes went to the doctor yesterday. They did a lot more tests on him and everything, and he's fine. They're not going to hold him out because of anything for like a couple more games or weeks or months or anything like that. The best case scenario happened with Scotty's prognosis, and he's playing tonight. So he'll be starting too, I'm sure, instead of Svi. So that's really great news. I love that Scotty's not gone for long. I kind of wanted, though, if he was going to be injured, to be out for a little while. I kind of wanted to see him get a rehab assignment in 905 just for fun. Because it seems like players can really go down there and get a little bit of reps before they get thrown right back in the fire. But no, he's going to come right back tonight, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be starting tonight. So Cleveland, wow. I was looking at Cleveland last night a lot, and they're a very interesting team. They're kind of different than us in some ways. Like they do a couple things. They have positions. All right, there's a big truck out front that's really loud, and I want it to just get passed by. I live on a very busy street in Toronto. Just go by. What is this thing? Do you hear this? It's shaking the house. Oh my gosh. Go on, get out of here, your pavement truck. Man, people are trying to film things in here. Geez, sorry about that. All right, MK47 and G, good morning, man. I had to get up early because I feel hyped. Let's go. All right, Cleveland, I was looking at them. They have strengths in two positions that are kind of on the edges of the franchise. You got your 2 point guards and you got your two centers. They're really using a Twin Towers attack with Mobley and Allen right now. And it's been very effective and very interesting. And that's something we really need to try and control, because not only do they have one guy that's really big down there who's operating, rebounding, scoring, all that kind of stuff. They've got two, because Mobley's a good rookie, and Allen and him are a good combo so far. They're really nasty, and they've been winning a lot of games purely on energy and scrappiness. Because I'm going to tell you right now, Cleveland's not a very good team, y'all. I looked at their numbers, their baseline numbers, and they're garbage in a lot of ways. They're susceptible to a lot of turnovers, and they don't shoot well. They're really not an efficient team. They're kind of playing a similar way to us. They're just trying to manufacture more shots and outscore the other teams. And they've been pretty good so far. They've had some good wins, and they've had some bad losses too. They've lost games that they shouldn't have lost. But they really are really super dependent on these four guys: Allen, Mobley, Sexton, and Garland. And these 2 point guards, Garland and Sexton, they're little guys. They're quick. And we've had problems with Sexton before. But if we can chase those little guys and cause some problems with their passing lanes to get to those big guys, this could be a real place of success. Because like I said, they're susceptible to turnovers. So I'd like to see the Raptors get the ball and get running. Oh, yeah, get that ball slapped out of their part or whatever, because we've got the middle. They got the big and the little, and we got the middle, because we got all those guys in the middle with length. And this is the other thing about Cleveland that they're in trouble, is they're running like a 7 or 8 man rotation, and they keep losing players. Like they keep losing guys to get. 2 guys got hurt or not hurt this week. They got COVID. Kevin Love and Lauri Markkanen will not be playing tonight for them, and that's huge because they're 2 bigs off the bench, and so they're really short staffed, and they don't have a deep team like we do. So they're going to be playing like maybe 8 guys tonight. It'll be the 5 starters. The other guy in the starting lineup is D Wade, not the D Wade that we know, but it's D Wade. And then they got C.D. Osman and Ricky Rubio off the bench. But Okaro's out, the rookie from last year. He's hurt, and he got an ankle sprain this week. And the 2 big guys are out with COVID, like I said, Markkanen and Love. So they're really short-staffed. I'd like to see the Raptors get out and run and out-energy them and out-scrap them at their own game, because that's what they're doing to other teams. They're out-scrapping and out-hustling and just playing really hard. So they're playing like us. So it should be a real scrappy match. And we really got to control these big guys. We can't let them go off. We got to put a body on them. I'd love to see some Kem Birch do really well against them. Precious Achua really physical with these guys, not let them do anything. If Scotty Barnes is in there tonight with Mobley, I'd like to see him try and cover Mobley, a little rookie versus rookie on action. That would be great. I'd love to see all of that. All right, let's check in with you guys this morning. MK47, we get the rookie matchup we've been waiting for. That's right. It'll be really interesting because, Scotty's shown he can guard some centers. So with the way these guys are operating down low and the way the Cleveland's winning games, the key really is to stop those two big guys, Allen and Mobley. If we can stop them from eating, then we can win. And I have a good feeling that we're going to win tonight because I think really, like I said, Cleveland's been coming in and messing people up with energy and jumping all over them with them not knowing what they're going to do. And that's been really effective. It's kind of similar to what we've been doing. But like I said, we have more staff than they do. We have a longer bench. We have more talent throughout. These guys are really skinny in talent. Like they've got some guys, Rubio and Osman. After you get past that, there's not, that bench looks pretty rough. So, yeah, they are very tall, but the rebounding numbers aren't great. Yeah, it's weird. Like in some of their victories, they really dominate the paint and win the paint points in the paint. But in other games, they don't have good stats. They're beating people on energy and hustle and getting extra shots. We're doing. So that's the thing. It's going to be a battle to get extra shots tonight. It's going to be the battle to get 50-50 balls. It's going to be the battle to cause turnovers on each other. It's going to be all those kind of battles that wins this game for whichever team's going to win tonight. I like our chances because we're going to be at home. We're getting a rookie tonight. He's always a good, enthusiastic boy to bring us up. And like I said, Cleveland's just got decimated this week. They're missing 3 rotational players in a very, very small rotation they've been using already this year. Like I'm saying, they're only playing 7 guys a game. Their starters are playing like 40 minutes a game. These 4 guys I'm talking about, they've been really, really burning them hard because they're young and they can do it. It's kind of similar to us in that way too, that they're young and they can do it. Let's see. MK, we might get a lot more Flynn minutes today. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense with Sexton and Garland and their height and the way that they operate. And they're like Flynn's a great matchup tonight against them. And we may see some more extended minutes. It could also be a night Goran finally gets off the bench and does some stuff for us tonight. So, yeah, I like that. I think Malachi could have a big game tonight if he gets a shot to get out there. And, he could be really good on defense on these little guys. And then also, hopefully he can hit his open shot and he'll just have a good game and possibly make it hard for Nick Nurse not to put him in the rotation. That's what I hope for Malachi tonight. Raps need to box them out. Well, this game, yeah, they really indicate, our defense, part of the reason why our defense is so good, and this is one of the unwritten rules about defense. Defense starts with rebounding. Like if you can play good defense and stop guys, but if you don't get the loose balls when they come off the backboard, when you don't get the rebounds, then you're not playing good defense because defense is predicated on being a good defensive rebounding team. And we really got to show that tonight with these long arms going up there trying to get balls, put them back off of long shots. Say Sexton shoots a 3 and he just misses a little bit and Allen grabs the rebound and he just tries to put it back. There's going to be a lot of that kind of stuff trying to go on down there. So we've got to get physical with them, got to box them out and just make sure that they're not getting on the offensive boards because it's like I'm saying, they're very similar to us in their MO and what they're doing to win games. So we know what they're going to try and do. So we need to try and do it just better and stop to win tonight. I really feel like we got a good chance. All right, let's see what else is there going on tonight. I'm just really happy that Scotty's going to be back. I didn't want to see an extended missing time for him, and if he had been out for a while, I would have liked to have seen him go to 905 for like. If he'd have been out till next week, I would have liked to see him go to 905 and at least play a couple games down there because they haven't really started yet, but they'll be started up next week. Good morning, Sue. Game day. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be ready later on just in case I get the bat signal about getting tickets. And like I said, if there's anybody in Toronto that lives kind of near the building and can go to the game at the drop of the hat for free, you need to give me your information. At least give me your email or your phone number so I can hit you up and say, hey, the tickets are here at around 6:30, and meet me at the arena and we can get in there. Because I have a feeling this might happen again tonight, just because it's Cleveland. And, that's not a marquee matchup. And this seems to be happening. My friend that has the season tickets was telling me that part of the reason why is because of the new way that tickets are on the phone with Ticketmaster. Ticketmaster is taking surcharges off of everybody's tickets. And for resellers, people that have season tickets like him that like to resell them to people that want to go to the game, it's really hurting their market because they have to mark it up to a certain level to get that Ticketmaster surcharge to get the money back, and nobody wants to pay that amount more. That's actually why the ticket up now, guys. It's Ticketmaster, and the way that the interface works with the phones and the scanning of the barcodes. There's a fee, an extra fee that Ticketmaster is putting on all tickets that's causing a lot of these problems. And another thing that my friend said he thinks is the reason why he's having trouble reselling his tickets is partly because of the pandemic. There's still a lot of people that don't want to go to games because of the pandemic. It's very crowded and different things like that. So the demand for the tickets is a lot different than it was before the pandemic, because there's fans that won't go to the games that would have gone before. So that's a little insight into the whole ticket situation. And he told me he'd rather, instead of selling them for this or not being able to sell them, he'd rather just give them to me for free. So I can get to the game at the last minute. So just in case, I might have to put the bat single out tonight, but maybe not. Maybe I'll just stay home and watch the game tonight. But either way, just real quick, I want to talk about the Duncan Robinson play last night with Kyle Lowry. That was, who says that flopping doesn't hurt anybody and it's just a harmless, dumb little thing? Well, we just saw how it can hurt somebody. And really, what a horrible job of overacting. I know that Kyle's enjoying being in Miami and being on that team and stuff, but it's got to be a total culture shock for him compared to what he had up here with us, being the captain of the ship and setting the tone. And down there, he's not really that guy. That team is really kind of run by Pat Riley and Spoelstra, and it's a whole different kind of feeling and tone with that team. And I thought it was really weird that Duncan hurt him like that, and it's so stupid. Flopping is dumb. It's dumb. Okay, let's see. MK. Precious is going to need to play good PNR defense. No getting stuck in no man's land because they have real lob threats. Yeah, you got to get a body on them, Precious. Find them early in their offense and stick something to them, like even if you have just a hand touching them so you know where they are. Because you can't let them get away from you or get underneath the basket or get on the baseline and start cutting towards the basket that way. You're going to have to really pay attention, Precious. And if he doesn't pay attention and he's not playing good defense on them, he's going to get yanked very early. And I think it's pretty for sure that we'll see Kem Birch start the second half. Again, there's a little bit of a kind of a thing like they do before where they're kind of half starting. Precious starts the game and Kem starts the second half. It's just, it works. It works. I like it. It works really well, actually. Kenne, Cavs have bigs. We need to watch out for that. Oh, yeah. These big guys are for real. This is a real Twin Towers situation. If we can key on Mobley being a rookie and his inexperience somehow, some way, that'd be great. But we really, really going to need Kem Birch, Precious Achiuwa, Scotty Barnes, and OG to really watch these guys down low, and Chris Boucher too. All men on deck to take care of these Twin Towers and really watch these speedy little guys on the outside and the way they like to shoot threes. It really is little or big with them. There's no middle in between hardly. I mean, I guess that's Osman, but and Ricky Rubio's off their bench. And he's kind of just like a backup point guard kind of facilitator guy. But they're a weird team. And like I said, they're different without Love and Markkanen. They lose a lot of depth. And Okaro. Those are three rotation players that have been getting good minutes already this year. And they're out. And like I said, they're only rotating like 8 guys. They're only playing like 8 guys. So they could get tired. We could tire them out. We can out-energy them. We play like 10 guys and they're only playing 8 guys. We can really out-hustle and tire them out. That's what I want them to do tonight. Let's see. Paul B., good morning. Allen has the highest field goal percentage behind Gobert. Yeah, I mean, they're all dunks. They're all easy. He's been in the league for a while, so that would make sense. He's kind of a young veteran. So Yeah, now Allen's been nasty. He's been a guy that I have coveted and wanted for the Raptors for a couple years now. And that whole big trade where he ended up in Cleveland, and Cleveland had all these centers all of a sudden. I was like, man, come on, trade a center. You guys have all these centers. Trade one of them to us. But they wouldn't. They had Drummond and all kinds of other people. But yeah, they're just stockpiling centers team. And Jared Allen is their best one. And man, he would look great in a Raptor uniform. I'm not gonna lie. Sue, I can't wait to see Mobley go up against Barnes, a battle of rookies. Yeah, I want to see Barnes play some more defensive pivot. I want to see him body up with one of these these big Cleveland guys, and just see if he can get physical with them, maybe push them out a little bit, because he's got some strength. And, he might be able to do some things to Mobley down the paint. And we might need him to guard a center tonight, just because of, our team and how we are built with two kind of pseudo centers. And we need our power forwards, our big guys around them to help take care of it. So let's go, Darren. Yes. Let's get 6 in a row, guys. This is the thing. We want to protect our win streak at this point. We've got 5 wins. We want to make it 6 in the 6. That's right, tonight. Paul B, did you see Raptors got Romaro Gill, 7'2"? The Raptors 905. Woo-hoo-hoo. I like that height. That's awesome. Yeah, okay. Can we develop a center through 905 and just bring them on up through that way? Let's see what happens. Darren, I think you're right. We're going to punch them in the face. But we ain't going to roll their ankle from taking a bad flop. No, we're not. But we're going to punch them in the face tonight. I like that. Yeah, 7'2". It sounds nasty. I want to see that. Paul B, he looks ultra raw, but Raptors development, he looks like he has the speed of Gasol with the agility of Ibaka. With the speed of a Gasol. But yeah, agility Ibaka, that's good. All right, cool. I'm gonna have to check him out. I don't pay attention to 905 as much as I should, but maybe this year I might do it more. He's a Jamaican guy. Okay, woo, more Jamaicans. Hey, this is the city. We got lots of great Jamaican people in Toronto. I love the Jamaican food in Toronto. I have a lot of friends that are Jamaican in the city, so this just makes sense. Scotty Delano. Yeah. These guys have it in their blood and from their roots. So all right, let's see. You know what? I don't have a whole lot more to say. I just want to key on these big guys and these little guys, because that's who Cleveland is, and just make sure that we really out-scrap them, because that's their calling card too right now. And it's kind of like we're meeting them on the King of the Hill, and we're playing King of the Hill. Who's going to be King of the Hill for scrappiness? And I'd like it to be us. I think we can do it. I think that we're a little bit more we have more weapons. We have more well-developed superstars. Like OG could probably kill this team tonight. I really feel like OG's going to probably kill this team tonight. If it's not him and Scotty comes out there and he just starts killing them, because we've got dynamic scorers, superstar scorers, and we've got other guys that can do it too, like Svi and Freddie. We should really just try and outscore, and contain those big guys and watch those little guys and chase them down, and don't let them get any open shots and stuff like that. Because like I said, they're susceptible to turnovers. They cause a lot of turnovers for themselves, and they don't shoot well. They're not a very good shooting team, Cleveland. They're getting it all on hustle and getting extra possessions and more shots than the other teams. So, Darren, so close game or blowout for the Raps? I hope it's a blowout. I've enjoyed these close games recently, but it's always fun to just have a comfortable blowout. We're just having fun. We get to see the end of the bench a bit more, and those guys get to play more. That's the reasons why I like the blowout. So hopefully it's a blowout. But Cleveland's not the same team that we could blow out all the time when we used to play them, and it's just easy. It's not easy, but I really do think they're thin. Like they may give us a real good struggle for like 3 quarters. In the 4th quarter, they may be gassed, and we can just kill them in the last quarter. So we'll see. All right, Darren, one more Jamaican bobsled, one more to get the bobsled team. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, John Candy would love that too. Hey, all right, Paul B, a win tonight would be awesome to prove we can beat some 7-footers. Yeah, that's the test. Because really, Cleveland, that's what they are, the pivot. They're using their pivot really strongly. Although those guards get more points. That's the thing. The guards are scoring more, Sexton and Garland. So we really need to watch them. But the big guys are the dump offs and kind of getting the trash. And also, I guess, like you said, there's lobs, there's post ups, different things like that. Jared Allen's a nasty player, and I always respect him when we have to play him. And we just got to contain them as best as we can. Okay, Sue, come on. Let's blow them out. All right, let's go. Raptors beat Cleveland Cavaliers in Scotiabank Arena tonight. Let's get 6 wins in a row in the 6 and welcome our rookie back, Scotty Barnes, and just have a good time. That crowd will be live and hype. I want that crowd to be loud the whole game through. It doesn't matter what the score is. Just be loud. We don't let the other team dictate whether they quiet us or not. We are loud no matter what because they don't have control over. And Fred will carve them out. Fred's got more experience than that's a good thing. And yes, we have way more talent in the middle. Like they don't really have it's like 2 pieces of bread, but there's nothing in the sandwich is what they got right now. And we got a lot of stuff in between the bread, but maybe not the 2 pieces of bread, so full as they do. So it's like we get them in the middle. We're going to get them in the middle. All right, let's see. All right, guys. Yeah, let's unleash Gary Trent Jr. tonight on them. Oh, yeah. These guys, these middle guys like OG and Gary, and they may have trouble guarding them and dealing with if Osman can do it all for them, or Rubio or whoever. Who's going to be guarding in the middle kind of guys? The big guys are too slow and the little guys are too little. So who's going to be guarding our guys tonight? That's going to be a big, tough question for the Cleveland Cavaliers is who's going to stop OG Anunoby? Nobody on their team can stop OG Anunoby. Who's going to stop Scotty Barnes? None of them. We know what we pull up mid-range to get out of the range of the big guys down low and just get around the little guys or shoot over the little guys on the outside. But yeah, I really like to see us get a blowout. That'd be real nice and just good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, Sue's cutthroat. Sue's cutthroat. Don't mess with Sue. Sue's the real one. She's going to the game for blood. Oh yeah, she's watching the game for blood. Go for the jugular. All right, let's see. All right, Paul B. His 17 for 19 shooting, 44-point game. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was what Gary did before. Yeah. Gary's had some success against him. I remember that now. Imagine Fred VanVleet, OG, and Gary Trent Jr. and Scotty all go off. I'd love to see that, a balance. Like maybe they all get like just under 20 points and it's just really balanced. I mean, we have weapons, and I don't feel like they have as big of weapons. It's really kind of funneled straight to those big guys and those little guys, and that's kind of it. So, all right, let's go Raptors. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for being here this morning for my preview for tonight, and thanks everybody for watching. And we're going to win tonight. I have a good feeling. And then we'll have this win streak going in against Brooklyn, hopefully on Sunday. And that's, Brooklyn. All right. Get loud at the game if you're going. And thanks for watching, y'all. Have a great Friday. It's going to be a good weekend.